There's a video on YouTube that has terrified millions of people for over 15 years. Not because of blood, not because of jump scares, but because of something far more unsettling. A blonde woman stands alone in an empty room. She's wearing a striped sweater. Her mouth opens and a voice, flat, robotic, emotionless, begins to sing. Her arms jerk upward. Her head rotates in stiff, mechanical movements. The melody playing behind her is distorted, wrong somehow. And then you realize this isn't a woman at all. By the 1 minute mark, she's positioned differently. Lying down, looking at the ceiling, wearing completely different clothes, all black now. The camera suddenly cuts away. 5 seconds of a random backyard, zooming slowly into a patch of grass. No explanation. Then we're back inside. She's singing again, but the lyrics have changed. The video ends, and the internet lost its mind. The video appeared on April 15th, 2009. A user named CreepyBlog uploaded it under the title, "I Feel Fantastic." No description, no context, just a cryptic reference to an ancient Greek myth about a sculptor who hated women. Within weeks, the theories began. This was a serial killer documenting his crimes. The android was wearing victim's clothing. The backyard shot, that random zoom into grass, that's where bodies were buried. The lyrics were a warning from the dead. Run, run, run. The android itself had killed its creator, that it had achieved consciousness and turned on the person who built it. Evidence? The creator had vanished from the internet. Gone. Silent. Like he'd been erased. The video racked up millions of views. Reaction videos, analysis videos. PewDiePie covered it.
I feel fantastic. All right, what is this? I'm scared? What the fuck is that?
Vsauce discussed it in an episode about why things are creepy.
By John Bergeron's Singing Androids. Watch these videos when you're alone.
It became a cultural touchstone, referenced in horror films, parodied in TV shows.
Dude, what did I say? What did I say? I told you that Jumbo was Fitz Valley Fred material.
Yep, you're right, Charlie. Jumbo really came through.
Remixed into electronic music. But nobody knew where it came from. The CreepyBlog channel that uploaded it deleted shortly after. The creator, anonymous. The android, unidentified. For years, it remained one of the internet's most disturbing, unsolved mysteries, until a horror game developer decided he'd had enough of not knowing. In 2020, a game developer named Yitzy Lit returned to a video he couldn't explain. Not because it frightened him, but because it felt incomplete. So he searched for its origin. He searched in the forgotten layers of the internet, abandoned forums, archived pages, sites that predated social media entirely. That search led to a website called Android World. Created in 2001, the site cataloged experimental robots and failed inventions. Among them was one entry that didn't belong: Terra the Android. The page offered almost nothing: a musical robot built between 2003 and 2004 by a man named John Bergeron. No explanation, no history, only a link to purchase a DVD of Tara's performances. Yitzy ordered it. When the disc finally arrived, it offered no new insight. The same 5 songs, the same mechanical movements, the same quiet unease. But instead of watching the footage, Yitzy examined the file itself. Hidden in the metadata was a single fact that reframed everything. Created December 11th, 2004, 5 years before the video appeared online. The implications were immediate. The viral upload wasn't the beginning. It was a late rediscovery. Someone had encountered the DVD years later, uploaded it without context, and the internet filled the absence with violence and myth. There was no evidence of crime. Yet one question remained untouched. Who was John Bergeron? Yitzy didn't stop digging. That's when he found it. A YouTube channel called Halloween Android created the same year the video first went viral. The channel held more footage of Tara, not performances. Someone was moving the robot by hand, adjusting her posture, forcing gestures that felt intentional, slow, precise, and deeply uncomfortable. The person was always there, but never visible. No face, no identity. When researchers analyzed the footage, they reached the same conclusion. This wasn't John Bergeron. The movements didn't match his work. The timing was different. The intent was different. Whoever filmed these videos had obtained the physical robot after Bergeron disappeared. So how did they get it? And why were they doing this? The answer came from the Wayback Machine, the internet's long-term memory. Yitzi entered the Android world and began scrolling through archived snapshots stretching back decades. Then he found it. February 14th, 2002. A new page appeared. A promotional advertisement for Tara. And it changed everything. Tara wasn't presented as art or symbolism. She was marketed as a product. A training version. A commercial prototype. The specifications were straightforward, almost optimistic. She couldn't walk, but she could speak. She could sing a small set of words. Her head and arms could move. A spare head was included. Price? $2,000. This wasn't a statement. It was a business plan. John Bergeron was trying to sell performing androids. Then Yitzi found something else. Bergeron's personal website, built in 2001. It spoke of Tara with pride, with hope. At the bottom of the page, a single line confirmed everything. If you want to see more robots, visit this link. The link led to Android World. John Bergeron had been a scientist and musician. He wanted to merge technology with performance art. He spent years building Tara. He composed 5 songs. He designed promotional materials. He created a website where people could purchase DVDs of her performances. And then he stopped. The website stopped updating in 2005. The Android World Forum went silent in early 2006. For years, people filled in the gaps themselves. Some thought Bergeron abandoned the project. Others believed harassment forced him offline. The truth was quieter and far more tragic. People who knew John Bergeron eventually came forward. They confirmed what many suspected but couldn't prove. John Bergeron died on July 22, 2005. He never knew millions would one day watch Tara perform. He died before the project was released. Years later, someone found the DVD when it was viewed through the lens of a post-2009 internet shaped by creepypasta and viral horror. It looked disturbing. It looked intentional. It looked like horror. So it was uploaded. The video spread. Then new footage appeared. Someone else, now in possession of the Tara robot, began recording again. The same machine, but different hands. Slower movements, more deliberate, more unsettling. An attempt to follow the trend. The internet did the rest. A failed prototype became a legend. A story of obsession, violence, and artificial intelligence gone wrong.